Good morning, brothers and sisters. I want to talk with you this morning real briefly about the Aleph Tav that's found in the second chapter of Genesis, verse 15. And I'm going to read it to you, and I'm just going to warn you, my Hebrew isn't very good. And there's two names of God here, though, that I want you to, if you can at some point, go look them up and just kind of study them out, because that really isn't our focus today. But I wanted to give that to you as a little extra bonus if you want to, take it a step further and go look that up. But verse 15 in the second chapter of Genesis reads like this. And Yahuwah Elohim took Aleph Tav the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to guard it. Now, those two words for God there are Yahuwah Elohim. There's a bunch of information on the internet. You can Google it and look it up if you so desire, but I want to focus on the dressing and the guarding of the garden. God gave man a job. And in this very verse, he put an Aleph Tav before the word man. So not only did he give him a job, he gave him that covenant to strengthen him to do that job. So I started thinking about to dress it. And what does that mean? What does that mean to dress something? So I looked up a vine dresser to see exactly what a modern day vine dresser does. And what did a vine dresser do in the time of Jesus? Because, Jesus said, I am the vine and my Father is the vine dresser. So a vine dresser's job hasn't changed very much in the last, 2,000 or 3,000 years. And what they actually do is they prune that vine. They prune it and they cultivate it. They make sure the vine is healthy. Just like that's God's job for us. He cultivates us and prunes us and makes sure we are healthy. Now, I would submit to you that if we would, kind of prune ourselves, maybe the pruning that God does for us wouldn't be so painful. If we would look at our own sin and say, hey, that's a sin, we don't need to be doing that. Maybe we wouldn't let things build up and let that root of bitterness or whatever it is get in our heart. And then when God has to come in, and lop that vine off, and it hurts and it's hard, but maybe it wouldn't be if we dressed our garden. The other thing that God told Adam to do was to guard the garden. When you guard something, you keep the enemies out. A job that, unfortunately, Adam didn't do very well. He failed, at that job, kind of an epic fail, if you will. But I would also submit to you that even though Adam had that epic fail, it was to our benefit in a way because we have that Aleph Tav now living inside of us. We have that strong covenant on the inside of us, something that Adam and Eve did not have. Yes, they walked with God in the cool of the evening. Yes, they saw God face to face. But they didn't have the treasure in earthen vessels like we do. That's just something to think about this morning. Visit our website, 9392brand.com. God bless. Maranatha.